Welcome back to Trekyards, guys. He's Commander
He's kind of
Cockings,
Foley.
and we are being the gods of starships here by just mixing and matching things. That's what we do here. We're going to see variants of famous ships that you guys all love and appreciate, and have maybe thought about some changes over the years. So what are we looking at today?
We're like Star Trek Thanos. We've taken the Mind Stone and we've reordered matter to create things you never thought you needed, or you generally don't need. You be
Or
the
want?
judge. Or well, you're getting it either way. So we're looking at the Miranda class classic. A lot of variants already, but for the most part, they just removed a thing, removed a different thing, changed a thing,
Added some stuff.
but not like big puff and soys. Now we're doing a bit more of a what if to Miranda. What if she was basically a constellation? And what if she was an Excelsior nacelled version? Both are simple, but maybe, just maybe, it's what she always was meant to be. So, of course, here's a Miranda, classic, roll bar, classic. You know her, you love her. If you don't love her, you should love her, etc.
We're going to go with the Miranda Constellation class because I'm intrigued. All right, well, here we have it. And from what I see, I like it works. There's stockier back end on the rear of that saucer for the Miranda class. So this kind of feels natural in a way. And I could see it being an actual variant that would have been right alongside a Constellation because era appropriate nacelles, all that. And we don't have that big, thicker, bulkier saucer. So yeah, this kind of works. I'll be interested to see the reviews for this because I'm liking this so far.
Because we've done a lot of these now, and we know it doesn't work. When I built this, I thought this might be one of the true success stories because there's not really much radical going on here. I took Miranda, I've cut the nacelles, the roll bar, cool. Just verbatim taken the elements of a constellation, but not included the back end, of course, which would be extended out, whatever. So it's just whatever. And I've placed them in the hull at places that don't interfere with anything else. So I have moved things to where it would have to be if you're doing it for the design. And do you know what? It is a constellation class. Like you could forgive non-fans or laymen saying, "Oh, that's a constellation class." It feels very similar,
From this angle, yeah.
but it actually isn't. It feels sleeker. It feels balanced in a way the constellation doesn't, because it's meant to feel big and like a just more substantial. It doesn't, but it kind of feels sleeker in that way. So I actually rather like it, and I don't think we even rescaled anything necessarily. It just kind of all comes together. I rather like it, yeah. And it's, I think, why didn't they do this? Right? Like and they could have done it for Constellation, right? Had Rick and John just been given less time and no money, this would have been absolutely fine. So because we knew, but yeah,
I'm actually really shocked they didn't do this as a variant for TNG.
yeah. Maybe model kits of constellations were not really a thing, and therefore they have to also get Connies and like the same reverse
Oh
engineering
yeah.
of a refit, perhaps. But the orthographic,
Wow, the side view looks very much like the Acula class. That is in a lot of the games like Starfleet Command and stuff. Front is fantastic. Front feels very similar to the Constellation. There's, if you could be forgiven for not realizing there was a big difference. The top, the unique shape of that saucer, the nacelles feel undersized here. Even the side profile, I wish they were just pulled out a little bit further, or one offset, like the top one being a little bit longer. You know, the top view reminds me of like a Larson class almost from FASA, but yeah, yeah,
yeah, I think they all work mostly,
yeah.
and yet, I think the side view is the most successful because it all feels pretty well balanced, but also it does look like it could be, a tuna cell, right? So it does hide what it's doing. The pylons going that far out doesn't feel super inappropriate because it feels fast. The front view, I think, the pylons feel like they're way further out than they need to be. I would pull them in a lot because the constellation is much bigger, bulkier, so it balances out really, really well. This is not. I pull them in 30, 40%, maybe even 50, depending, because they just feel too far. It doesn't actually look bad, but it's just unbalanced. And then for me, the top view, yeah, you're right. The scaling's off. In that view, I would probably extend the top pylons. They go further out to the edge of the saucer. Also, something close to that. I think that would rebalance it. They're being so close in is weird. Or change the saucer to bring the angle in earlier. It doesn't quite work. I don't think longer nacelles would be the fix for this personally, but a bit of tweaking. But I think the side view is great, and the front view could work with very minor changes. But they all work some,
Yeah.
right? They all
Yeah.
work. I think a solid C+, B-. It's just getting them proportioned.
Yeah. I think as it sits right now, the best view is the side view. The front view, you're absolutely correct. Shorten those struts a little bit, bring things more closer to the saucer would be a big help. And you're right, the Constellation has a much beefier like saucer, and then it's got those under dome things which
balance it out.
The pylons work for that, yeah. But this is just the sleekness of a Miranda class saucer that it just feels a little off now that you've said that.
But you could make it feel really good. It ain't far, and this would look fun actually in animation, because it's like a Connie Plus with the power of a Constellation Plus. Speed wise, you're kind of getting a lot of extra stuff. And in fairness, double the torpedo launchers, which I just realized, so it's even more tactically able.
Yeah, because when you showed me the first 3/4 view, I'm like, but you got rid of the roll bar and the photon. Oh wait, no, there's more now. Yeah, and it looks like almost like that has mega phasers above the torpedo launchers too.
I mean, it doesn't, but that'd be easy to do, right?
I know.
That'd be really smart. And I think if you're doing this properly, bring the two pylons in, and then make the aft roll bar, the aft not roll bar torpedo launchers also have torpedo launchers. So give it 4 forward, 4 aft. Then it becomes a quick reaction gunboat kind of thing. That I think would work really, really well.
Yeah. Yeah, like having a purpose for a ship's a good thing, and that's exactly what that would be, yeah.
Yeah, they took a Miranda, which is more... There's a lot more tech in a Miranda per, meter than a refit, which is spread out. You've got the shell base, you've got the warp core, you've got the phases. Everything's there, so that makes more sense to bring in. And especially, if you're doing... I mean, there's obviously exception to the rule, but if you're doing a really true wartime scenario, this thing warped in, the shell bays are open... shuttles quickly go in with more rows of torpedoes to rearm them, warps out again. You're much easier, much quicker moving them to that would just flow better than getting the refit, having to carefully go in and then go up and use case. But yeah, I like that. I think it works really well. But back to the Miranda, boy, very different now you compare them. We really changed that because that does not feel at all the same.
Yeah, but still part of the fleet that would work. You can see it just fitting in. So,
well, speaking of fleet. Speaking of fleet and fitting in, maybe what the Miranda really needed was a mid-generation refit. The Excelsior nacelles, and these are, I don't think changed. I think these are meant to be the right. I think these are just the scale, literally just added on. Is this better?
This looks like old man Reliant wearing slippers. I didn't hate this as much as I thought I was going to, but I haven't seen all the views yet. I'm just saying, this kind of works, and yeah, it does feel like it's just upgrading it a tad. It would have been cool to see some of these in, DS9 being in battles, same ship, just upgraded engines.
I mean, it's the easiest refit we've done so far. Just plug and play. I don't think the shapes combine particularly well. But they're not trying to, so let that slide. Yeah, it really feels like, when I see it, I think clown with clown shoes.
Yeah, that's what I mean, like slippers. Yeah.
Yeah, like the Miranda's nacelles are in the middle, and then they just go back. And it's just so it's obviously misproportioned. Obviously, it's a bit silly, but I want to see, because if they were more, let's be honest, if they're more facet orientated, the Star Trek 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 team. This would have been acceptable. Because I needed something, right? But you should tweet it. Orthographically, though...
The engines feel a little oversized.
Little.
The struts seem a little too short. I think they should be a little bit longer, at least from the side. From the front, yeah, it feels like Water landing, anyone? We got a pontoon starship here coming in.
Multifunctional then.
Yeah. From the top, though, no complaints. I think the top works fairly well. Even the more roundness of the nacelles kind of jive with what's going on.
Yeah.
So.
See, I think the front view is the best because it looks like they're just specialist nacelles. And obviously you miss all the other parts of the design, right? So I think that the front works best. The top, I mean, if you made them centaur nacelles, that might work better, the sleekness. But it's the length, right? The length just is silly here. Excelsior is such a unique beast, as is the E. Those nacelles do not work on lots of other ships, and I think it's way too long. And even if you were to shrink it down as whole cloth, as down, it would then feel misproportioned. You'd have to do a lot to these to make it work, I think, from the side. It's just... I mean, the Miranda is relatively sleek and then bulk, but bulk that has a real, shoulder feel. This adds a massive misproportion to everything going on. You'd probably have to do a lot of redesign to make that make sense. You probably could, but then it wouldn't be the same thing, would it?
I mean, I don't hate it, though.
Yes.
As much as I thought I might.
It makes me wonder, and I think because, Thomas Moroni, when he did for Star Trek Online, the Kobayashi Maru, he did kind of a Miranda variant with, big nacelles and pods. I think if, this doesn't really make sense per se, but if this was the design, but only the top half was actually nacelle, and the bottom half was like cargo pods that could open and release support craft, like work bees. So it was a dual, an odd thing to do, but hey, maybe. So the bulk is because it's designed to warp in, drop 45 work bees in quick succession, and then lock in. Could be super interesting. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, yeah. And you're right, because I was looking at that front view going, this reminds me of something else. It's absolutely the Kobayashi Maru kind of vibe to it. So yeah. I do like the idea of that. The work bee, like a repair ship, essentially. Shows up, work bees get out, they do their thing, fix other ships up. Yeah.
If you want to get very weird with it and call them, low end nacelles, you have it open up at the bottom and designed to refit nacelles.
Oh wow!
Because there are going to be battles where you need to clean up because ethically battling, don't want to have pollution, junk pollution.
Sure.
So having a nacelle designed to warp and then bring in another nacelle and keep it intact in the thing is silly and funny, but I mean you might need that. With how many refit style nacelles are in the fleet.
Yeah.
Right at that era.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of impressed with it. I need some tweaking, but overall, I'm not.
We've seen worse. We'll say that we've seen worse.
Yes, there's a lot of potential here, but as usual, guys, let us know what you guys think in the comment section. What would you change? Which one did you prefer? And check out the rest of our series doing this kind of thing. This is actually really fun, and hopefully you guys are enjoying it as well. If you are, hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel and click that notification bell icon to all so you can join us for edited content like this and many other things, as well as live content where we interact with you directly, showing you stuff like this.
And what you can do while we are live, you can super chat. You can stop what we're doing. We have to interact with you and respond and reply and maybe, just maybe, create a giant diatribe about a topic that you've brought in and change minds and affect hearts and just really, wow. Or you can just say hi. I mean, either one, they're both good. With a super chat or super thanks on any video like this one, like right now, you could stop and super thanks, just saying, you could. Or Patreon, it's monthly, or PayPal is one time. Trekyards@hotmail.com, anything does help. Or join the channel on YouTube, because financial support is what makes the wheels or the nacelles turn. On the
you grease the wheels.
Yeah, well, yes. You fuel the dilithium that powers our Excelsior warp nacelles and Miranda. So thank you in advance if you can.
That's right. So until next time, guys, he's Commander Cockings.
He's Captain Foley. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.